Hey guys, come along while I expose some secrets to making this chunky, meaty veggie soup. Oh yeah, it's those winter months and we're looking for some good old comfy to our belly to warm it up. Why not warm it up with some good old fashioned chunky, meaty veggie soup? Step by step, I'm going to tell you how I made this awesome soup, and you guys can make it as well and join me at the table at PromoSTK, eating good in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Now, in addition to what you'll see in the pot, we're going to be adding the whole okra. We're going to be adding the Italian style diced tomatoes, petite, some country sausage gravy, and of course those noodles. I've added everything to this pot. I've already boiled it, let it cool, refrigerated it overnight. So now we're gonna finish our soup today to be eaten because I wanted all the flavors to be merry. Now what we're having in this pot is leftover spaghetti sauce, which has a lot of hamburger meat in it. I also have in here leftover sausage gravy with hunks of sausages, some sausage links, and a can of string beans, a can of whole kernel corn, and a can of diced tomatoes. Okay, and then of course we're going to be boiling some potatoes, which I have already cut up. About 8 small potatoes. They're boiling now. We're going to also add these noodles to it. And we'll be adding the whole okra. And what I'm going to do with that okra is I'm going to put them in a pot covered lightly with water, maybe about a cup of water. I'm going to let it boil slow for about 10 minutes with a little sea salt, a little black pepper, and a little bacon fat. Oh yeah. So now that we have the base of our soup, and you guys see everything that's in here, that was in the spaghetti meat sauce, we're going to start adding our potatoes. And when you boil your potatoes, make sure you do not boil them to where they are completely softened. You want to boil them to where there's still a little texture to them. They're just on the outside, you can see where they're softened up, but they're a little still firm on the inside, because you'll have to put them all together with the noodles and everything, and you don't want them to cook and be mushy. You want them to cook and still have that little firm little texture to it when you bite into it, because the soup is going to be a very hearty soup. Now we're going to put the noodles in here at this time. And I am going to leave some of the pasta broth because it helps the sauce adhere to the noodles and really soak in that flavor. That's why when you boil your noodles, you want to boil your noodles to where they're al dente. Because by the time everything is done, the noodles will be soaking up that goodness. And when I say they're soaking up that goodness, they're going to be soaking up that goodness. And you do not want your noodles to be soft and mushy. You want them to still be firm as well with the texture. Again, this is a chunky, meaty veggie soup. And you want to be able to taste the textures. You don't want to have mushy vegetables and mushy everything in your soup. You want it to be delicious, creamy, delicious soup. Again, I did add about a quarter cup of the pasta water because again, I want those flavors to marry. And we're going to get ready to put our whole okra in here, and I've already told you guys how I did my okra, and we are going to have fun with this soup. Stay till the end. And don't forget, hit that red button and make it turn gray and subscribe to my channel today. I'm here bringing these dishes out to you because I want you to enjoy the goodness of the good old Southern Alabama
food that we eat here. Sheila's Creations way is where I make it, and PromoSTK, eating good in the neighborhood. That's where I want y'all to sit down to the table and have this good, rich, brothy soup with us. Oh yeah, and with this one we'll have probably some Ritz crackers. Yeah, we'll probably do Ritz crackers or saltine crackers with this soup today. But yeah, y'all stay tuned to the end. And you guys, with this soup, it makes a lot. So if you don't have a big family to feed it to at that time, that second big bowl there, put it in the freezer and freeze it. Or invite people over and give them some. Be a nice little gift. Now we got this pot on the stove. We got everything. You remember the noodles that was al dente and the potatoes that was a little firm? Well, they're on the stove now on a little simmer. We're going to go ahead and add our cooked okra. Oh yeah, our cooked okra. Remember, we put it in for about 10 minutes by itself. I told you in the beginning what I did with it. Put that okra in there for about 10 minutes with about a cup of water, sea salt, black pepper, and also a tablespoon of bacon fat. And when you add the okra, make sure you're adding the water that you cooked down in with the okra. So look at this as it's all together now. The okra says, "I'm so happy." Oh yeah. So this is what our chunky, meaty vegetable soup looks like. And it is going to be yummy, yummy, yummy to your tummy, tummy, tummy. If you don't like okra, that's why I did it the last. If you don't like okra, don't even worry about putting it in there. This is still going to be a fabulous soup. So glad you guys came, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Show your love and support, and list whatever else you want us to do, and put it in the comment section below. Anything that you would like to say about this video or any of our videos, just go to our comment sections because I do answer all of our comments.